everybody, and welcome to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Today we're going to watch an epic battle between the German soldiers, which there will be 2 million German soldiers, going up against 1 million assault rifle US soldiers and 1,000 Sherman tanks. Who do you think is going to win? You let me know down in the comments. As we start this battle out, this will be one epic battle that will go down in history of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. As you guys see, I have my Sherman tanks at the very front with my soldiers behind that. We're going to see what the Sherman tanks can do against the 2 million soldiers, German soldiers, as we have 1 million US soldiers right behind them. We have the German soldiers marching in our position, so the US soldiers are going to hold their position and wait until the German soldiers show us what they got. As you guys can see, we have 2 million German soldiers ready to go to war. Are you guys ready to see this? Who do you think is going to win? Leave it down in the comments right now. Leave a comment. If you guys are ready, smash that like button and let's see what the German soldiers have against 1 million US assault rifle soldiers and 1,000 Sherman tanks against 2 million German soldiers. Let's go ahead and get started. And there they go. They are off and heading straight for the US lines. They have to go through the woods. They have terrain here that they have to go through, and it is also going to split them up on 2 different sections for the mountain here. So they're going to have to go around the mountain. So we have all the soldiers heading straight for the US lines. Let's see how this is going to end up. The US soldiers are further back, so they have a while until they get to their front lines. And as soon as they do, they have to deal with Sherman tanks. Are they going to be able to take out the Sherman tanks? Are these rifle units going to be able to even attempt to hurt a Sherman tank? Let's see what they got. They are running fast and they are coming over the hill right here. And if you look further down the hill towards the mountain edge over there, you can see all the soldiers. Let's see if the Sherman tanks can get a long shot on them and start taking out some of these soldiers right away. But they do have the tree line that they could take cover in, and they will be able to use that cover to go ahead and assault the front lines of the US soldiers. And as you can see, 2 million German soldiers going straight for the US front line. Who do you think is going to win? 2 million soldiers versus 1 million soldiers and 1,000 tanks? That's a strange epic battle right there. How's it going to end? How's it going to start? Are the Sherman tanks going to destroy these German soldiers? And then are the US soldiers' assault rifles going to destroy these German soldiers? They also have their own rifles right here, and they are getting closer and closer. We are right here on the front lines with them as they run past us. Look at all these soldiers. My God, it's going to be one crazy battle right here. And as we go over here, you guys are going to see they have to go through these tree lines right here. Once they get through the trees, they are going to have some more terrain to get around. But remember, there's a mountain over there that the other soldiers are going to have to go around and have to go to the right side. But the Sherman tanks are ready for them. The US soldiers are ready for battle. They are staying in their position. They don't have to run. They stay exactly where they are. And let's see what the Sherman tanks have in store for the German soldiers. As they prepare for battle, they are all lined up. And let's see if we can see any coming along the tree line right there. And again, there's going to be more coming from the left side right there due to that mountain. It's going to split them in half. So it's going to hurt them in the long run. But let's see if our Sherman tanks are going to start destroying them. See what happens and what these Sherman tanks do to these guys. It is about to get wild. It is about to just look like Star Wars with the amount of gunfire that's going to be shot. And they're getting closer. They're getting a lot closer. I wonder if they're going to hold off once they see these all these tanks right here. Here they come. Here they come. I wonder what's about to happen. Are the Sherman tanks just going to hold off until they get really, really close? Look at this. 1,000 Sherman tanks ready to go against 2 million. 2 million German soldiers. They are holding off, though. They definitely have a good shot on them. They're holding off right there, and they could definitely get them from this distance right here. They're getting closer right now. Here they come. Oh, there goes the first. There they go. The Sherman tanks are letting loose on them. There they go. Oh, man, I can see bodies flying. Oh, there goes the bullets. The bullets are flying. They are pinging off the tanks. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, and they're starting to form a line right here. We're going back to the old days right here. They're starting to form a line. Oh, and there goes some bodies. Oh, my God. There goes some. How you doing? Yeah, you're not doing too good. Oh, and the Sherman tanks are just destroying them right now. And you can see right here, the Sherman tanks are definitely taking a lot of fire. They're definitely taking a lot of fire. But you can see the German soldiers are definitely getting dropped by the Sherman tanks. The Sherman tanks are just going at them right now, just destroying them. Oh my God. That was wild right there. The Sherman tanks are going to be the ones that are going to take care of all these German soldiers, I believe. And you can see, I'm not too sure if our soldiers behind them, the U.S. soldiers, the assault rifle unit, they're not even firing. They are taking fire, though. They are taking fire. I'm not too sure why they're not firing, but they are taking fire, and the bullets are, going in between the tanks and getting the back line right there, and they're not close enough to return fire. I'm not too sure what's going on here. Let's see. And they're coming in numbers right now. Let's see if the U.S. is going to pull their soldiers up. Let's see if they're going to move them forward. It does look like the U.S. soldiers are moving forward. They're getting on the front lines, and they are going right back at them. The Sherman tanks are destroying them. There is so much bullets flying in the air. It is just like Star Wars. Like I said, it is just getting wild. They did move their soldiers forward, and the U.S. soldiers are moving a lot more forward than the tanks. I thought they would stay on the tanks' front line, but they are getting even further and closer. They are getting closer to the line of the Germans right here. And the Germans, they are just coming in numbers right now. You could just see all the bullets flying right here. And we're going to see if their line is getting cut off. Are they running out of soldiers? Are they losing soldiers? And it looks like they're coming. It's getting really close. As you can see, they're starting to stack up right there, and you can see all the fire. Like I said, the mountain right there is the one that really split them up. So you can see we got a lot of soldiers still coming in on this side. But if you look over here, we have a battle going on over there, and the mountain is splitting in between the two. So I'm not too sure if the U.S. soldiers and the tanks are going to actually move up and try to split up, try to take the middle right there and try to get them on from each side, try to flank them. But you can see over here, my God, look at all this fire right here. The U.S. soldiers did move up over here, and they are just letting loose on the German soldiers. We have German soldier bodies just flying everywhere. I don't know if they're going to be able to take this. And they have plenty of soldiers still coming in. Look at all the soldiers coming in. But it looks like the ground is getting painted red. There's definitely a lot of soldiers getting just hit, just trying to come into the battle, not even able to fire. Look at the U.S. soldiers. They are firing all the way back here. So they have one hell of a good distance on these guys to be able to shoot them. And there's so many German soldiers. Like I said, 2 million German soldiers. Do you guys still believe that the German soldiers are going to win this battle? They have tons and tons. They got some going up the mountain. They have some on top of the mountain. And they just have tons of soldiers that are ready to get into the battle. They just need to get over there. And they're like a bunch of ants just trying to get through here. Look at all of them. This battle is going to go on for a while. I can only imagine how much ammo they have for the U.S. side. And I mean, look at all these German soldiers. That's a lot of ammo right there. That is a lot of bodies. that are just trying to get across there. And you can see they're spreading out, and you can still see right now we're looking at, it kind of looks like a snowstorm. But it looks like we got bullets right now that are coming all the way over here, and you got people that are bloody, that are getting hit as they're running. My God. Yeah, I don't know if the Germans are going to be able to do it. The U.S., I mean, we're talking about the U.S. here, guys. The U.S. does not play. Oh, man, look at these bodies just getting thrown around. Oh, my God, did a body just fly past me? Oh, man. The Shermans are making these Germans look like Superman. Just a flopping in the air, though. Look at all these bodies stacking up. My God. Oh. I would, if I was on this side, I would hide underneath a body and just pray. My God. Oh, my God. We got more bodies flipping and flopping over here. Oh, look at this body. He just did like 20 flips. My God. And let's get an aerial view of this. Oh. Wow. Just insane. Absolutely insane. We still have the battle going on over here, and they still have more units to the backside right here. They have, looks like they have their reserve back here ready for another wave if they really need to. They are definitely ready for this. This is just, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, they are not hurting at all. They have plenty of soldiers that are ready just for the next flank if they want to flank them, or the reserve right there if they want to push up on the next line. But the tanks are still over here doing their stuff. They got a lot of blood over here. There is a lot of blood. There are U.S. soldiers losing their lives over here. There is just they created their own little lake over here. It's made of red. It's blood flowing in the dirt, and this was nothing but dirt. It looks like one of the Shermans did move up. I'm not too sure if any of the Shermans are. It looks like a lot of the Shermans are shut down. A lot of the Shermans are not even firing. Some of them are still moving, but a lot of them looks like they received a lot of fire. Look at these guys. They are just letting loose on them. My God, what a crazy battle right here. And the German bodies are just stacked all the way from, and it looks like from here on is just nothing but down Germans. And they're trying to stay up. Oh man, is this a zombie? Oh my Lord have mercy. Their body just went flying. And it looks like they're running out of soldiers. Their line is getting thin. It's getting a lot thinner. But they still have more coming in on this side. Now if the US was smart, they would push over here and start flanking them from that side, but it looks like they have more coming over on this side. Looks like they're not losing too many. Oh, yeah, there it goes. So this is where the line is really thinning out right here. The line is getting really, really thin right here, so. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, my God. Falling like dominoes. So the Sherman tanks are strong over here, just destroying their line. Destroying it. They can't even push forward. They can't. Oh, and I keep going, and it seems like. And it looks like the Sherman tanks do have high ground over here. So they are definitely destroying them on that part. Especially when you have high ground, that's always good. But it depends on where you are in high ground. If you're not too far up, you can't get a good angle on them. So let's get it. Yep, he definitely has a good angle on all these soldiers right here. And they have tons of soldiers that are ready to just move forward. I don't think they moved any of their soldiers forward on this side. That's why they're stacking up over here. Let's see if they're going to. And it looks like they are going to be moving them forward. It looks like they are moving the entire line right there forward. And, oh, here they come. They're starting to stack up on the Shermans right here. And you can see right there the Germans are starting to fall. I'm out here saying Sherman and German and German and Sherman. And they are, yeah, they're starting to move up on all the lines right there. Now this is, I'll tell you this much, this battle right here lives up to the game's name, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. This right here is one of the most epic battles ever. 2 million German soldiers against 1 million US soldiers and 1,000 tanks is just insane right there. I don't know if there's a lot of tanks that look like they're out of the battle. I'm not too sure. A lot of them are still putting the work in, but a lot of them look like they're out of the battle. I'm not too sure if they are hurting them any or. Oh, Lord. Oh, and they are dropping them like flies now. They move forward, and now their line is starting to thin out right here. Now I was wondering if they were gonna flank up here. So the German soldiers are still strong. They still have numbers. They're still strong, but it looks like they are thinning out up here. They are definitely thinning out right here. And you can see I don't see any more coming this way. So it looks like their line is falling apart right here. They are thin, but they're still at it. They're still going. There goes some more bodies flying. I wonder if the U.S. front line is going to move forward on this middle line and try to, try to move forward and flank them in the middle. Try to take care of them in the middle. Because you can see there's still more soldiers coming through on this side. So they're starting to stack up over here. And look at them. They're starting to... Oh, my. Look at that burst of fire right there. Oh, and it looks like the U.S. line did move up right here in the middle like I was talking about. They did move up, but it looks like the Germans are not allowing them to move any further. You can see the Germans are starting to fill up in the middle because of that mountain right there. But it looks like the Sherman tanks are all together. That is not a good situation. You should probably move. But it looks like they are just together, just destroying all the Germans right here in the middle. Look at this, just bodies flying everywhere. Oh man, it is going down. It is going down. It looks like all the tanks got together and they are just letting it rip on them. Letting it, oh man, look at that. Look at this guy's body. He just, oh man. Yep, they are just flipping and flopping and flopping and flipping around here. And they are just destroying their lines. These Germans are trying to make a line right here, and it looks like the tanks are just shooting right through their line. There they go. They're starting to fill it right back in. They're starting to get the line right back in. I could only imagine if I had a soldier next to me that got hit and started flipping and doing like 20 flips in the air. That would kind of, dang, and they just destroyed them right here on this line. They are still destroying them on this line. I think that's what they're trying to do, is just destroy their line so they can't make a line, and it kind of destroys their morale. Now we still have some tanks back here on the tree line. Is this U.S. soldiers? It is, and they're pushing forward on these Germans. Let's see how the Germans' line is looking. So it looks like the Germans still have a line going on over here. Oh, and they're definitely getting built up over here. They still have a lot more soldiers coming in. They have a lot more soldiers coming in. This is just, oh my. The whole ground is getting painted red. I'm still, you still don't know who's going to win this battle. I mean, I kind of have a feeling I know who's going to win this battle. Is that the last of them? There's a little bit left right here, and it looks like the last bit of them are coming up right now. The U.S. soldiers are going through 2 million German soldiers right now, and they're still filling in. They still have a lot more that are coming down the mountain trying to decide if they really want to go this way. To be honest with you, I'd rather them go the other way, because it's not looking good that way. You can see them forming up against this little bit right here, and they might be able to, get cover and everything. But once you come over this hill, you should be able to see what's going on. And then we can see right there, it looks like the bullets are coming all the way over here. I mean, as soon as you get over, and I just heard a bullet fly past me. It seems like this is the area where people start getting shot. You can see the blood down on the ground. I mean, hell, you're a good mile or two away from the battle, and oh, he just got hit. Wow. And it looks like this is all of them. Do they have, I'm not too sure how their rifles are reaching all the way over here. Yeah, it looks like this is the last bit of them, and we're gonna head back over here, and we'll see what's going on. But God, does that ruin your morale when you're showing up with millions, and then come over here and your lines are just falling apart? I mean, you got bodies laying down right here as you're running towards it. I don't even know what you do here. And they're starting to build up right here. They're starting to, let's see what's going on over here to this side. So it looks like they have a lot of Germans that are trying to, and you can see right here if you look at them, that it kind of goes uphill, so they're kind of guarded, but they're right above the hill right here. The U.S. has taken the high ground, and they are just letting loose on these guys. And I'm surprised the tanks haven't moved forward. I believe that We'll see if they end up getting the tanks to move forward, but it looks like they are just letting them have it with just the soldiers themselves. And it looks like the tanks are, and a lot of them are hurt back here, so a lot of the soldiers did get hit, and you can see right here there's a lot of U.S. soldiers that are down. So a lot of them are just sitting here just in case anything does happen. I'm not too sure why they're in the V pattern. And you can see bullets flying over this way, so they're still letting loose on these guys over here. But they did move all the tanks forward right here, and it looks like all the soldiers are kind of sticking with it. I'm surprised they're not, you know, spreading apart. Let's see how it's looking over here. Oh my. Let's see how it's looking over here, because last time we were over here, their lines were thinning up. I wonder if they're, and there goes another body. But I wonder if they're, oh man, their lines are getting really thin. They're just spread out right here, which kind of makes it harder for the tanks to get a lot of them at once. Oh. Whoa. What is there still a battle? It looks like the U.S. soldiers are heading straight for him. They're just taking out their line right here. They're moving forward along here. You gotta be careful with the crossfire and everything, but it looks like they are just thinning them out, and I don't believe there's any more coming this way. I don't know if the Germans are going to be able to get this one. This battle is seems like a lost battle. It looks like there's still a battle going on over on this side, but right here in the middle is, it's just nothing but a bunch of Germans that are not doing so good. And it probably smells like pennies over here. My Lord have mercy. And it looks like they are flanking them. They are the U.S. soldiers are definitely flanking them, hitting them from each side, and just letting them have it. Look at that. They are just hitting them from the middle and from each side, and these Germans have nowhere to go. They are literally surrounded right here. I'm surprised they're not dropping like flies right now. These guys are kind of like in a good spot right here, because they're kind of like in a dip right here, so they can't get a good shot on them. But it looks like the soldiers are not playing around. They are moving forward. Tanks are moving forward right now. They are pushing forward on them. They got more. Oh my! They got a lot more soldiers over here that are pushing forward right now. So they're bringing their reserves in, and yeah, it looks like they're just gonna take them out. These Germans are. They might as well just give up. But it looks like the Germans are still pushing forward. They are trying their hardest to get forward, and they are not getting any closer. It looks like the U.S. is trying to move forward on them, and you can see the tanks are moving forward on them, and they have nowhere to go. They are literally getting destroyed right here. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this battle right here, and I can't believe that the U.S. kind of flanked them on that side right there. They destroyed everybody in the middle, so they're flanking them from all sides right here, and these Germans have nowhere to go. They are building lines right here, and they're still pushing forward, though. I'll give it to them. They are still pushing forward. It looks like they are hurting. There goes that line right there. They just destroyed every single one of them. There's still one guy standing up. He's standing. Oh, and never mind. He is a goner. Let's see what they got going on right here. There's still a little bit of them, and there's a little less now. My God. And it looks like the U.S. soldiers are pushing forward. They are just letting loose on them. Yep, these guys are done. There's a few more over here, and they just got wiped out also. And it looks like, and there it is. The shots have ended. The U.S. soldiers just destroyed them. And let's see what's going on down the front line right here. It looks like the U.S. soldiers are pushing forward on someone. Where are they heading? Are they heading? Oh, and it looks like some German soldiers are still over here in the trees and everything, trying to hide. And I don't know if they know this, but you got a good amount of U.S. soldiers that are about to come destroy you. Yeah, you should run the other way, my guy. Guess no surrender, no retreat. And this is what happens when you don't do that. He just hit him with the rifle. Okay, let's see. And it looks like the U.S. soldiers are starting to push along that side right there. I'm not too sure what they got going on, but the tanks are moving with them. It looks like there's a lot of tanks that are down. But there's a lot of U.S. soldiers that are down right here, but a lot more German soldiers right there. I think the tanks really assisted them with them. I mean, obviously, as we were going through here, you could just see the bodies flying everywhere. But this looks like one epic battle that did not end well for the Germans, and there's still some more battle going on down here. Yep, it looks like they're still just letting them have it over here, and you can just see that the U.S. soldiers are just flanking them. Look at the tanks over here with all the bodies flying, and these are all Germans right here. There's some more over here that are still trying to, you know, help out with their other guys, but it looks like they are surrounded. Nope, them are U.S. soldiers right here. Them are U.S. soldiers. You can see the Shermans right there moving in with them. Yep, the Sherman's moving in. They are about to take this last group of guys out, and I don't believe there's any other battle going on anywhere. So this is going to be the end of the battle. Where are they shooting at? Okay, right here. So these are right, and they're flanking them on all sides. So they got to watch crossfire. And it looks like there's just oh man, they are just there it goes. They are getting them. Oh, and it just blew a pack of them down. Just a small group of them here and there that are trying to survive, but I don't think they're going to be able to do this. We got the last little bit right here, and they are falling. They're dropping like flies. What are they shooting at now? Is there some more out there? What are they shooting at? I think they're just shooting up in the air just to celebrate. Well, there you guys have it. The U.S. soldiers came out against 2 million German soldiers versus 1 million U.S. soldiers and 1,000 Sherman tanks. I think the Sherman tanks definitely helped out a lot with this, and you can see that the Germans are, I don't know if they're retreating right now, and the U.S. soldiers are going after them, but it looks like they are done for. So we'll go ahead and call this battle quits right here. Hope that you all enjoyed this, and if you did, definitely smash that like button if you guys want to see more content like this. This is called Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2, and it was just released on May 12th, I believe, just the early access version of it, so the demo version. I'm not too sure when they're going to release the full version of it. I cannot wait. I actually played the old one. But definitely have fun with this battle. Thank you all for coming by and watching. You guys stay blessed, stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.